The sausage candidate, a tale of the elections. Banjo, Paterson, Andrew, Barton. Our fathers, brave men, were strong, and whiskey was their daily liquor. They used to move the world along in better style than now, and quicker. Elections then were sport, you bet. A trifle rough, there's no denying. When two opposing factions met, the skin and hair were always flying. When and quo, cabbage trees and quo could still be worn without the question, ampersand quo, who's your hatter? Ampersand quo. There dawned a bright election morn upon the town of Parramatta. A man called Jones was all the go, the people's friend, the poor's protector. A long, gaunt, 6-foot slab of woe, he sought to charm the green elector. How Jones had one time been trustee for his small niece, and he, the villain, betrayed his trust most shamefully, and robbed the child of every shilling. He used to keep accounts, they say, to save himself in case of trouble. Whatever cash he paid away, he always used to charge it double. He'd buy the child a cotton gown too coarse and rough to dress a cat in, and then he'd go and put it down and charge the price of silk or satin. He gave her once a little treat, and outing down the harbor sunny, and Lord, the bill for bread and meat, you'd think they all had eaten money. But Jones exposed the course he took by carelessness. Such men are ninnies. He went and entered in his book, ampersand quo, 2 pounds of sausages, 2 guineas. Ampersand quo. Now this leaked out, and folk got riled, and said that Jones, ampersand quo, he didn't utter and quo. But what cared Jones? He only smiled. Abuse ran off his back like water. And so he faced the world content, his little niece. He never paid her, and then he stood for Parliament. Of course he was a rank free trader. His wealth was great, success appeared to smile propitious on his banner, but Providence it interfered in this most unexpected manner. A person, call him Brown for short, who knew the story of this stealer, went calmly down the town and bought 2 pounds of sausage from a dealer, and then he got a long bamboo and tightly tied the sausage to it. Says he, ampersand quo, this is the thing to do, and I am just the man to do it. Ampersand quo. When Jones comes out to make his speech, I won't a clapperby, or hisser, but with this long bamboo I'll reach and poke the sausage in his kisser. I'll bring the wretch to scorn and shame, unless those darned police are nigh. As sure as Brown's my glorious name, I'll knock the candidate sky high. Ampersand quo. The speech comes on. Beneath the stand the people push and surge and eddy, but Brown waits calmly close at hand with all his apparatus ready. And while the speaker loudly cries, ampersand quo, of ages all, this is the boss age. Ampersand quo. Brown hits him square between the eyes, exclaiming, ampersand quo, what's the price of sausage? Ampersand quo. He aimed the victuals in his face, as though he thought poor Jones a glutton. And Jones was covered with disgrace and shame, and beef and mutton. His cause was lost, a hopeless wreck. He crept off from the hooting throng. Protection proudly ruled the deck. Here ends the sausage and the song.